Good afternoon, everyone. We're about to get started with some Saturday NBA action brought to you by 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the five for Mike D'Antoni right now. They've got Howard. Cunningham is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Lowry Markkanen. And it's Sampson in at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Trailblazers, Smith is out there with Russell. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Barkley in at the small forward. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
McGrady, and then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Here's Williamson. Howard with a screen on McGrady. Pass to Howard. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Sampson. Tries it from 19. That shot missing.
Well, playing his role to perfection. Using his size to control the glass for his team.
Inside, Howard with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Williamson. That one goes. Count it.
Just a terror in transition. Zion's understanding for how to exploit these situations is one of his greatest strengths.
Now, here is McGrady. Barkley with a screen on Williamson. McGrady against Williamson. Russell sets a screen for McGrady. A three-pointer, no good. McGrady against Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Great, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
And Stan, while in New Orleans, you had a chance to coach Zion Williamson. Now, I've heard you talk about him before, but what's something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see?
Well, Kevin, that's a great question, because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on that. But Zion is both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
That's a terrific assessment. Now, here is Barkley. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Williamson kicks to Cunningham. Williamson against Murray. Here's the screen from down low. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And not really great numbers for him at the line, but really not terrible either. Right around 70%.
And he knocks down the first one. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. McGrady passes to Russell. Williamson against McGrady. Pass to Barkley. Back to McGrady. Smith sets the pick for McGrady. Yep, that one goes in there.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here is Howard after Tracy McGrady's score. Now Howard. Cunningham passes to Williamson. Williamson double team. Cunningham for three. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, almost impossible to keep Sampson off the boards, and even harder to prevent the putback. It's just not his size. It's his nose for the basketball along with tremendous quickness.
And then Smith with the dunk.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Rick Adelman for a minute. We talked about trying to contain someone like Zion Williamson, and Coach said it's like trying to put out a fire with a squirt gun. He's just so explosive and physical. The only good option is to build walls and try to cut him off from the hoop. See how that works out for them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greggy lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the box.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
What's up? And it's tied up with that one. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for New York. Williamson outside. Howard with the screen on McGrady. Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got 7 points.
And you see the decision-making Williamson possesses. Phenomenal with the reads in terms of the defense and just taking what's available.
Now here is Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Cunningham with it. Barkley covering. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Barkley with a screen on Williamson. They now take the lead. He has 7.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
New York trailing. Cunningham looking it over. It's stolen by McGrady. And it's Josh Smith with the finish.
And whenever Smith gets the opportunity to attack the rim, he's going to take it.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
All right, fans, it's dance camp time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Let's see those dance moves.
Knicks trail by 3. Cunningham outside. To the inside. And stolen by Russell. To the middle. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Blazers.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that. And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense. He's got all the shots. McGrady makes the mid-range look easy.
Williamson with it. He's got 7. Markkanen a screen on McGrady. Lobbed up there for Howard. And the rejection by Smith. Murray against Cunningham. Murray dishes to Smith. Pass to Russell. Markkanen against Barkley. Here's Russell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Trailblazers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Russell. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Bowl, he's checked in for Smith. Battier comes in for Barkley. Richmond, he's checked in for McGrady. And it's Mitchell in for Jamal Murray. And so Russell hits them both. Knicks trail by 7. To the left side wing. Back to Payton. Howard with a screen on Mitchell. Payton passes to Howard. And stolen by Bull. Dives to the hoop. Puts it up from 12. Richmond with the bucket.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Here's Mitchell, and he stays with it. Battier outside. 5 on the clock. A second chance effort. Russell with the bucket. Russell's got 6.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
New York calls timeout.
Attention fans, now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it. We have a bunch of t-shirts to give away, and we're looking for the loudest fans in the building.
Payton against Mitchell. To stop the run. And Ball sends it back.
And it's not just Ball's size that makes him such an excellent shot blocker. He's got great instincts as well. Not many guys come out of games with more blocks than points, but that's typically the stat line for the middle.
And Howard with the stuff.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, great. He can get up a few notches higher. Howard against Bowl. To the paint. A shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Howard. Here's Bowen. Back to Howard. Thompson outside. Howard with the screen on Richmond. 5 to shoot. And Howard with the stuff.
And you look at the stats, Howard's at his best in the pick and roll.
And here's Richmond. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Thompson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Portland leading by 7. Richmond outside. Over Thompson. Richmond with the bucket. Richmond's got his second basket of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Thompson outside. Howard setting the pick for Thompson. Popped up there for Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
On the wing, Richmond. Got a hand on it. Payton against Mitchell. Now, here's Payton. Guarded closely. Pass to Howard. Clock at 6. Thompson passes to Howard. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Knocked loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Come on, jump on. Come on. You two players.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Payton. From outside the arc, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still yet to score. Down low, and stolen by Ilgauskas. Payton finds Thompson. Back to Payton. With 4 seconds on the clock, and there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Knicks, number 30, Rasheed Wallace.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. We've got Russell. Barkley is out there with Smith. Then there's Murray, and it's McGrady in at the shooting guard position.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now, here is McGrady, and there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Barkley against Markkanen. Smith dishes to Murray. Smith sets the pick for Murray. Just 4 to shoot. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
And here is Williamson. Portland grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Murray kicks to McGrady. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Wide open look here for Murray. No good from outside.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Murray against Wallace. Pass to Cunningham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
First free throw is good. The Knicks making a switch here. Howard's checked in. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Inside, he's looking for Howard and finds him. Cunningham against Murray. Howard with a screen on Murray. Here's Cunningham, rejected by Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 7. It's stolen by Smith. Last break, here come the Trailblazers. Here's Russell. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Trailblazers ball.
And now, let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Barkley. From the arc. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Dwight Howard.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Sampson kicks to Markkanen. Pass to Williamson. Tries a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Murray, the pass to Barkley. He lobs it up. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down look.
Cunningham passes to Markkanen. Here's Howard, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
And when Howard loads up inside, I think the defense is smart to foul and send him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The kick out to Cunningham. Williamson outside. 4 on the clock. Another shot. That shot misses. Portland leading by 4. Smith with a wide open look. No good on the triple. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
And yes, it's good.
Yeah, and quick and shifty there off the bounce. Fluid with that shot motion as well. Williamson continues to impress.
Now, here is McGrady. He's got 9.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Williamson outside. Howard with a screen on McGrady. Williamson, the pass to Howard. Chalk up 2 there. Howard's got 11 points.
And the strength of Howard is tremendous, which makes him hard to stop when he catches it that low.
Barkley with a screen on Williamson. Barkley outside. To the inside. Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 9. That's to Howard. Now here's Williamson. Larkin in a screen on McGrady. It's stolen by Barkley. McGrady with the ball. Working on Williamson.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. 12 points for him. Portland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Simmons checked in for Barkley.
Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
On defense, the Knicks. They trail by 1. Oh, and the jam by Russell.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for New York. Screen by Howard. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 7 now in this quarter.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Murray. Russell sets a screen for Murray. Fires the 3. Cranes the 3-pointer. Murray's got 5.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Here's Williamson. He's got 12. Williamson double team. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Rebound by Smith. Portland leading by 4. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Howard. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Smith on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 4 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 7. Williamson outside. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. 13 points in the game.
I tell you what, guys, Howard is feeling it tonight. A big game thus far for him offensively.
Smith the pass to McGrady. Back to Smith. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Now here's Williamson. Howard in the post. He's against Smith. Howard can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 7. Murray the pass to McGrady. Smith with a screen on Williamson. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Cunningham passes to Williamson. Puts it up from 12. That's good from Howard, and the assist from Williamson. Howard's got 15.
Sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
It's time for dance dance. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your move. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Keep on dancing. Show us those moves.
The Trailblazers. Ball. He's checked in for Smith. Richmond comes in for McGrady. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Jamal Murray. Trailblazers leading by 8. Poked away. Simmons dishes to Richmond. Pass to Mitchell. Russell sets a screen for Mitchell. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
And so Payton will bring it up for the New York Knicks. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Howard. He's got 15. And Ball sends it back. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Pass to Mitchell. 1:51 left in the first half of the game. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Bowen. Covered by Mitchell. Bowen, the pass to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. The layup off target. Trailblazers leading by 12. Here's Richmond. It's rebounded by New York. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Payton attacking over Simmons, and it's Payton. That time on the assist by Thompson. Payton's got 5.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
It's taken away by Payton. Let's go. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 7 points in the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Howard to the paint. Right block shot. And there's the call on Howard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Portland leading by 11. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Russell. Here's Richmond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's on Asar Thompson. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Richmond taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. Cunningham is out there with Williamson. Then it's Lowry Markkinen. Then there's Howard. And it's Sampson in at the center position.
And Howard living at the line, all about knocking them down.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And that one falls for Howard. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Now here's Williamson, following the shot by Tracy McGrady. Now here's Howard. Pass to Cunningham. Lock at 6. Wide open shot is on the money. Cunningham's got 11 points. Trailblazers leading by 9. Here's McGrady. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Portland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw good, McGrady. And McGrady drops them both. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Knicks trail by 11. Cunningham outside. And Cunningham with the slam.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
Portland has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. There's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Marking in a screen on McGrady. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
The Knicks have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Williamson. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Barkley against Markkinen. McGrady outside. At the elbow, Murray. 4 on the shot clock. Over Cunningham. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. Here's Cunningham. 13 points in the game. You know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. Here's Barkley, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Markkanen in the corner. It's stolen by McGrady. Pass to Murray. Al Barkley. Covered by Williamson. And Barkley slams it home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Knicks trail by 11. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Your Trailblazers youth dance team. Your Blazers Youth Dance Team. Show some love, everybody.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. 11-point game. Out to the right wing. Williamson kicks to Cunningham. Howard with the screen on Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from Howard. Trailblazers leading by 11. To the wing on the left. Back to McGrady. Smith against Howard. Russell a screen on Markkanen. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Now Cunningham. 13 points in the game. Tries the spin move. Howard with it. Pass to Cunningham. Over Smith. Cunningham's shot is off.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
You got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. D.A. thanks. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Knicks trail by 12. Markkanen dishes to Howard. On the wing, Markkanen. He's covered by Murray. Hey, Coach, you watch Markkanen. He's a perfect fit for today's NBA, isn't he?
Yeah, a big guy who can shoot the ball, Kevin. And look, he's learned to put the ball on the floor, go to the basket. He's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. This guy can really play the game.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
And Markkanen drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
McGrady outside. And then Smith with the dunk.
And Smith gets off the floor as quick as anybody, especially when he's got a lob on the way.
Williamson against McGrady. Williamson in the post. And it's Portland with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. McGrady passes to Murray. Barkley against Markkanen. Barkley kicks to McGrady. Russell sets a screen for McGrady. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
New York ball.
Ilgauskas is checked in for the Knicks.
Number 11. Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
Knicks trail by 12. Williamson outside. Sampson. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Personal foul.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
Shooting for New York.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Portland.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
That free throw, no good. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Murray outside. Pass to Russell. Williamson against McGrady. Smith with a screen on Williamson. Driving inside. 5 on the clock. Smith with the basket on the assist by McGrady. Smith's got the lead up to 14 now for Portland. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the New York Knicks. Howard setting the pick for Cunningham. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. And now Portland on the break. Here's Barkley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Trailblazers have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And that one falls for Barkley. Richmond, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. That one misses. Knicks trail by 15. Here's Sampson. Cunningham outside. Pass to Williamson. Howard in the post. He's guarded by Russell. And it's sent back by Russell. Richmond dishes to McGrady. Screen by Smith. Puts up a deep 3. Out to Barkley. Tries again. It drops. That's his 9th field goal in the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And I love when Smith is assertive on offense, catching the D off guard with the catch and shoot.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 13. Williamson double team. Back to Cunningham. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Barkley with a screen on Williamson. And here is McGrady. He's got 17. And he drops it in from the low post. McGrady's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Now, here's Cunningham. Now, Williamson. Three-pointer on the way. And the Knicks miss again. Richmond with it. He's got 8. McGrady up top. Goes right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Williamson. 14 points for him. Inside. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist from Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game. Portland leading by 19 points. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Going out now. Look at the grab one. It's time for T-shirts. We're on the lookout for the loudest fans who'd like a free T-shirt tonight. Who wants a T-shirt?
Simmons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Mitchell comes in for McGrady. Russell finds Simmons. Mitchell left side. Five to shoot. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Russell. Simmons with it. Now Payton defending. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul, 4th team foul.
For Portland, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
Barkley taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New York. To the wing right side. Wallace a screen. Bowen the pass to Wallace. It's sent back down by Simmons.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach.
It's tipped. They get it back. Also a screen on Wallace. Second shot opportunity. Out to Barkley. Just 4 to shoot. And Barkley throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Thompson. Nothing on the board. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
Here's Payton after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Pass to Howard. Shoots over Barkley. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Battier's checked in.
Shane Battier.
Portland leading by 23. Over to the left wing. Back to Simmons. Barkley left side. Beyond the arc. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Howard. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Battier. Barkley right side. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Trailblazers leading by 23. So with Smith sitting on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. They've got Shane Battier. Tracy McGrady is out there with Murray. Then it's Russell. And it's Barkley in at the power forward. Russell is screen on Howard. Right side Russell. Shot clock at 5. Here's McGrady. Misses the 3. And he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And there's Williamson on the assist by Cunningham. Williamson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Knicks. Here's McGrady. Barkley outside. Russell a screen on Howard. Here's Barkley. Drops it in from 11 feet. Barkley's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Williamson from long range. And it's Portland with the rebound. Battier dishes to McGrady. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Cunningham. And it's Russell with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 23. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Murray, no good. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Markkanen kicks to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Markkanen sets the pick for Cunningham. There's Williamson with the 3. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Murray with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Murray surveying the D. Here's Barkley. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
First team foul. At the line for Portland, Barkley. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Barkley. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Down low. Williamson double team. Here's Sampson. He's guarded by Russell. Markkanen passes to Cunningham. There's Williamson with the 3. Here's Howard. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
Murray dishes to McGrady. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Knicks ball.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for New York. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Howard with a screen on Murray. Shot clock at 6. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Now here is McGrady. Barkley outside. And they call an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Knicks trail by 20. And here's Cunningham. Williamson outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Cunningham against Murray. Cunningham passes to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not kicked off.
Simmons checked in for Shane Batty.
Ben Simmons.
On defense, the Knicks. McGrady kicks to Simmons. Back to McGrady. Over Williamson. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Simmons. McGrady's got 23. Knicks trail by 20. Williamson looking it over. Howard setting the pick for Williamson. No good on the 3.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Murray. Howard, the pass to Sampson. Williamson outside. Pass to Howard. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Markkanen, good.
Lowry.
And I tell you what, Markkanen has already mastered the art of the bank shot. Loves getting it up there and knocking that one down. You have got to be in his space if you want to disrupt his rhythm.
Now, here is McGrady. Outside, Simmons. Screen by Barkley. Lets the three fly. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Williamson. High post, Howard. Pass to Cunningham. There's Williamson with the three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Barkley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Josh Smith, he's checked in for Portland. Here is Cunningham. Pass to Howard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming out. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for the Knicks, Dwight Howard. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Can't make a second free throw either. Listen both. Trailblazers leading by 23. Now here's Murray. Barkley outside. 6 to shoot. Smith outside. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Markkanen against Barkley. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Williamson double team. Outside Markkanen. Now Howard. Williamson outside. Pass to Sampson. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 5th assist in this one.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
Now here's Murray. Barkley with a screen on Cunningham. And here's Barkley. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Richmond, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. Now here's Williamson. Williamson double team. Pass to Markkanen. Cunningham outside. Here's the 3. And there's the call on Howard. That's his 5th foul.
5th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Trailblazers leading by 19. Richmond with it. McGrady outside. Smith sets the pick for McGrady to the inside. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And when Smith's in rhythm, he can become so difficult to stop. And right now, he's got his foot on the gas.
Williamson outside. Here's Howard. And the rejection by Smith. And stolen by Russell. Here's McGrady. Barkley outside. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Covered by Cunningham. Outside for Richmond. Bangs home the trifecta.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
The Knicks call time. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Josh Smith.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Williamson. Now here's Howard. Covered by Smith. Cloak loose. It's stolen by Smith. Richmond kicks to Russell. Oh, Russell in position. Cunningham against McGrady. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Howard.
2 minutes in the game.
Williamson right side. Just 5 to shoot. Driving in. Good work there as it goes. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
McGrady up top. Covered by Cunningham. McGrady passes to Barkley. That's good. Great play set up by teammate Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Williamson outside. Howard with a screen on Richmond. Williamson with it. He's picked up by Russell. Cunningham outside for 3. Portland grabs the miss.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Trailblazers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Smith.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Now, here is McGrady. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Here's Richmond. Can't hit that one. Good D by Williamson. New York moving it around. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. New York, no good that time either. Richmond outside. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Josh Smith.